Yo, what's up, my guys? Hope you all having a great day. Thank you for watching. Today we're going to cover Rust Console Edition patch notes 1.8, and this is the Arctic Research update. I actually covered a lot of this stuff in prior videos, so if you guys are interested, I'll put a link in the top right-hand corner. Also, if you guys want to check out the patch notes for yourself, I'll put a link in the pinned comment as always. Since it's a holiday, I'm going to kind of speed through this. As usual, let's just go ahead and get into it. First up is the Christmas features being included with this update. That starts December 12th and is for a limited time. It doesn't say how long, but the Christmas stuff is going to be pretty dope this year. We have free gingerbread skin and also a craftable sled. I'm interested in trying that out. We also have the Arctic Research Base that's added. They added snowmobiles, which is actually at the Arctic Research Base. They added polar bears. They added a metal detector, which I actually recommend trying that out. You can BP it off the tier 1, so it's actually pretty easy to get. Sleeping bag limits have been added. It's 15 now. Items now show the name of the player who actually crafted it or looted it, and it only works for non-stackable items like guns and whatnot. The deployables can be snapped when you place them. I actually put that in the video if you guys are interested in checking it out. Like I said, it'll be in the top right-hand corner. The no construction red zone is actually pretty dope. They added that so you can actually see if you're building too close to a monument. Oil rig now produces radiation 30 minutes after the hackable crate is unlocked, and it resets an hour and 5 minutes instead of 30 minutes. They updated the 2 hot status. It now does damage when it's over 60 instead of like over 40, so it matches the Steam version, which is pretty good. It makes the desert a lot easier to play in. They enabled rotations for deployable items. Again, I did a video on this, so if you guys are interested in checking that out, it's in the top right hand corner. They also have arrows for input and outputs for the items, which is kind of cool. Switching between tools doesn't actually reset where the pipes and the wires were previously. Scientists have been added to launch site. Players can actually destroy large deployables now with a hammer. Tesla coils now slowly take damage when activated. Monument puzzles will no longer reset when the player is in the card room. Card durability no longer drains when swiping doors that are already open. Supposedly they improved the red X hit marker. They always say they do that and it never works. Added the MLRS aiming module and rocket to the industrial conveyor and vending machine. Rugs and bare rugs can now be placed under deployable items. That's pretty good. And they added several game tips when you're placing deployables and whatnot. Okay, so the improvements, these are kind of the stuff you'll probably notice playing the game. I'm not going to go through all of them since some of these are just for like performance and stability and whatnot. Some of these are pretty good though. Like the very first one is it updates placement error. So when you're trying to put something down and it's like a box or something's blocking it, it'll actually tell you what's blocking it, so you can pick that up and place down whatever you're trying to place down and put the box down or furnace or whatever. So it's actually pretty helpful. But most of these aren't that great. Like improved visuals at outposts. Most of the stuff you'll probably just notice when you're playing the game. Like who cares about improved textures for NPCs? So most of these fixes aren't that important. You'll probably just notice them playing the game. So I'm just going to cover the ones that I thought were really important. Salvage shells can actually now be picked up with hammers when there's nothing on. That's kind of cool. Fix the bug where oil rig doors will no longer close early and will be able to be opened. And they also fix the colors of the berries, which is pretty dope. All those are pretty much the most important stuff. There's other stuff in here, but if you guys are interested in checking out all the little stuff, you guys can check out the link in the pinned comment. So let me know down in the comments what you guys thought was the best part of this update. And if you guys want to stay up to date with Rust content, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, and I'll catch you all later. Deuces.